Guys, how's it going? All right, let's get this all geared up here, and everything's getting set. So how you doing? It's a hot one here tonight, a little over 100, and I'm trying to keep it indoors out of the heat, stay hydrated, bunch of other fun stuff. I have a cherry lime Ricky from Arizona. Apparently they brought it back. It was gone for a while, apparently. I don't know anything about it, but I got some Dominoes. I got, let's see. I got salami and pineapple. I got some, because I got one of them free. I had enough points to get a free one. Double pepperoni. And then pepperoni and olive. And then I got some, I don't know, haven't really tried these, but I'm gonna give them a try tonight. They are these are supposed to be pizza bites, I guess. Thanks. These are pizza bites. It's pineapple and jalapeno chicken bites, I guess. Bacon. So yeah, it's like little bites of chicken and jalapeno and pineapple and cheese. Not too bad. Haven't really tried that. A little bit of heat. Yeah. I've tried all the other ones. I've tried the tots, the knots, the cheesy breads and all that. That's good. Very nice, and it's very hot here today. It was 102, 107 the other day. It's gonna be another 100-degree tomorrow, and then we're gonna cool off a little bit. So, yeah. Actually, that's good. Kind of like chicken nuggets. That seems to be all the rage right now. Everybody has nuggets or sauce nugs or boneless nugs or whatever you want to call them. Everybody is trying them. I don't know what your favorite is. Do you like boneless? Do you like bone-in? Do you like ones with different sauce or without sauce? Everybody's a little different, I guess. So anyway, some of them are okay. Some of them, I don't know. If you saw on a channel, I had a couple of other places that normally don't do chicken wings, but Jack in the Box has chicken wings for a little time, so I tried theirs. That wasn't too bad. Again, everything pricey now. You're gonna get, pay the price for pretty much anything. Burgers, chicken, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys are staying nice and cool with all the heat out there. I don't know what it's like where everybody's at. I'm sure a lot of different people have some are hot, some are not so hot. I don't know if you're getting rain. I wish we would get a little bit of rain. Got a couple sprinkles here and there, but we need rainstorms to cool this stuff off. This 110, 112, a little bit much for me anyway. Oh, let's see what else. Finally got through the holiday, the 4th of July. Got all the Mountain Dew flavors, tried them all. Tried the red, the white, and the blue, and also the Infinite Swirl. Tried that. That was different. Wasn't my favorite. I'm not big on blueberry. Artificial blueberry flavor, kind of, I don't know. It's not natural. They don't really have blue raspberry. So whenever they have a blue raspberry or candy or drink, it kind of throws it off, and it's, I don't know, not really for me. And some of the other ones were okay. Some of them were not too bad. Mixed together, they were actually pretty good. Now I know that Liberty Chill is supposed to be a mixture of all 50 flavors. I don't know that Mountain Dew has 50 flavors, but maybe they do, or have had them in the past. I think right now they've probably got about 10 or 12 out. If I think, well, then that includes the diet and the sugar-free. But yeah, basically, you got the original ones, the OG, the Live Wire, Voltage, Code Red, and then all these other newer ones that they brought out. Frostbite, Major Melon, I'm trying to think some of the other ones. And then the limited time ones. They might have gone back to the vault to pull back some of those old ones, like Sangrita Punch, and what was it? Some of the really bad ones were bad. That gingerbread one was not very good. The Merry Mashup was not very good. What else? Fruitcake was not great. Some of the coconut ones I didn't care for. Apparently, though, at 7-Eleven they do have a Freedom Fusion Slurpee, so you can get that in Slurpee form if you like that one. It wasn't my favorite one. I didn't like the flavor all that much, because I think that peach was overshadowed the flavor on that. I know a lot of people are starting to get them. I've been seeing a lot of people having reviews and trying all these new flavors. They're starting to hit the stores. Always takes a little while for my stores to get them. So anyway, I think we're like last on the list. All the big stores get them, big towns. I didn't find the one bottle in the one store. I sent away for a split pack. All 3 flavors in cans, which is a pretty good deal. Because if you don't like a particular flavor, you don't have to have 12 cans of it. So anyway, what else? A few new things have come out. I'm debating whether or not if I should do the $5 meal. Probably not. Nothing new there. It's the same stuff you get. It's just the price tag. It's $5 and you get, you know, four nuggets, a small fry, either chicken or a McDouble and a drink for $5. And I looked, and my McDouble is only $5. They're not charging an extra dollar, at least in my area. Some places they are. They're doing an upcharge for you. I think that's to justify the wage hikes and the overhead and the didn't really listen to Dio. Didn't have a spiked wristband. All right. He had a members only jacket. I had the checkered Vans. Had the Varney sunglasses. What else did I have? I had a Walkman. What else? Swatch watch. I had that. I had the Swatch watch until it broke. Finally. But that was it. I didn't have any skinny keyboard ties or work from work suspenders or whatever they had. The only thing I really remember, like I said, was my members only jacket and Swatch watch, Vans, and the Varnays. Now I'm sure everybody else had other cool things like Oakley's and whatever else they had, I guess. Angel Flight pants. Plain chocolate. Chocolate cake. Chocolate frosting. I don't like a lot of frosting. It gets too much overkill. Just a light frosting. Like a cupcake or something is good. Alright, so they did not do a good job on this. They didn't cut it very good. There we go. Alright, this one's pepperoni and olive. Guess it depends on the mood with the cake. I've seen a lot of different new ones now, like banana cake and Angel's Food, buttercream frosting, things like that. Something can get real exotic if you get into the filling. I just remember when I was little, I did get like a bakery cake from the store. It was like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And it had like a decorated thing, and it had candy rocks on it. And it had Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and little plastic figures. That was like a special, I don't know, I think it was like the 12th birthday or something. They get real elaborate now sometimes with these cakes. But then later it was just a plain box cake. Make your own birthday cake. Nothing real fancy, nothing real elaborate. But let's see what else. Actually, I like Boston cream pie, which is technically a cake, because I like the custard and I like the chocolate frosting. They have the donuts are like that. Pretty good. I don't do a lot of whole cakes or pies all that much anymore. Cupcakes once in a while. Once in a great while I will make a cake, and usually most of it will eat most of it. Sometimes, you know, some of it doesn't eat all of it. You get a little bit tired of it after a while. Just one or two people. So
Sorry, babies.
anyway, I don't know, what's your favorite? What's your favorite one? Hey Kenneth, how's it going? How you doing tonight? That's good. Is it hot where you're at? I don't know, it's hot here. Been a hot one this week. Yeah, pretty much everywhere I think it's really hot. Hopefully you've been staying cool, probably staying inside. Hopefully it'll cool down for you guys. It's gonna cool after tomorrow. Yeah, don't want to be out and all that stuff. A little bit too much for everybody. So yeah, I've been that's what I've been trying to do, is stay inside and take it easy, keep out of the heat. If you're going swimming or you're going, I don't know, staying somewhere cool, go into the store, stay in the freezer aisle. That would help. Yeah. They want food all the time. Oh, yeah. Been very hot for them too. Like I said, keep the fans going, keep it cool. Lots of water, lots of ice. Stay hydrated. Best thing to do. I don't know if you guys have like swimming pools or anything that help you keep cool. sometimes, yeah, that'd help. Hi, gravy. This time, don't forget the gravy. Keep remembering that one. Old cartoon. And they got the dog, a big drum of gravy, and he put a funnel in him and filled him up with the gravy. Anyway, old time stuff. So yes, like I said, it's been awful hot here lately, and what have you guys been up to? Anything interesting? Anything good? I don't know. Yep, I'm having some pizza. This is pepperoni olive. No, I got Domino's. I had a free one. And I'm drinking Arizona cherry lime Ricky. Keeping it cool. Keeping it hydrated. I've got iced teas. I've got sodas. Been drinking a lot of water, a lot of ice. Like I said, trying to stay hydrated. So I just stay hydrated, try to stay cool. Oh, hi, Deborah. How's it going? In the meantime, lots of stuff to keep you cool. Fans, keep the AC on. I've been staying out of the heat. I'm just not going anywhere. Actually, did have to kind of stay home a little bit lately, so I was told not to go too many places, so I'm trying to stay home as much as I can, inside as much as I can. And yeah, doing a lot of research online about things that are coming out, future releases, new releases, some of the strange things. I will be having some weird stuff coming up. I found a strange item that I got delivered. What else? Finally got all the Mountain Dew flavors. That was a little while. Finding all of those. But some of them were only available at 7-Eleven or Speedway, so I had to go down and find those. But they're probably out at most places now, so you can find them as well if you wanted to try them. Lots of different ones to try. I have started watching them now after I did mine. A lot of mixed reviews. Some people liked them, some people didn't like them. Most of the consensus is no, they don't like them. I don't know. Especially the Infinite Swirl. They said that tastes like dish water, dish soap. I don't know. Wasn't the greatest. It's that artificial blue raspberry flavor that throws you off. I mean, they've had some that are good and some that are bad. And I watched the fireworks on TV. It wasn't very good this year. Yeah. The Mountain Dew Freedom Fusion. Didn't care for it. It wasn't anything like Whiteout. It was like peach, and it was like way too peachy. Hey Joseph, I'm okay. taking it easy, like I said. Staying inside. Super hot. It was 102 today. 107 the other day. I didn't go any. I've been staying inside. Staying out of the heat, staying in the cool. In fact, I even got the pizza delivered because I just didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to go down there. I didn't want to mess with it. I had a free pizza, so I cashed in my coupon for a free pizza. And haven't seen too much lately. Yeah. Try this one. This one's just double pepperoni. Double pepperoni and cheese. Yeah. And I'm sure some places it's more humid. It's not very humid here. We're gonna have one more hot day, and then it's gonna go down to like in the 90s, I think, for a while. Yeah. It has been hot. And not been able to go too many places. Especially when it's that hot, you want to stay away from all that. You get into the car and it's already super hot. Yeah. Lots of water. I like Papa John's. I just didn't want Papa John's right now. I wanted something different. I wanted Domino's. It's like Papa John's, Domino's. Yeah. Plus, like I said, I had a free pie, so I got one for free. Nothing better than free. And like I said, I've been trying to drink lots of water, lots of ice, keep it cool. It has been super hot. Popsicles, all the hot stuff. That's what I did with the poll. What do you have for a super hot day? Do you have popsicles, fudgesicles, smoothies, ices, Slurpees, whatever? I guess it depends on where you go. They have Slurpees, they have icy, they have slushies. I forget what else. They have some other ones, I think. But I know like Sonic has all kinds of different. I should order that. I should get that Tupperware popsicle maker. Oh, the bomb pops, red, white, and blue. Yeah. They call them bomb pops, missiles. I don't know. Different names. Red, white, and blue. Rocket pops. That's kind of what happened when I mixed all the Mountain Dew flavors together. Kind of did like a bomb pop, the red, white, and blue. It was in layers, and then they all kind of melded into purple. So. Well, I haven't heard too much news on revolutionary new stuff. Apparently Taco Bell has a new item, but you don't have it here yet. They got a different freeze now. Probably be out soon. Now the biggest thing that they're competing between is the $5 meals and then these sauce nuggets. Everybody's going crazy for. Really? Someone just randomly ordered a pizza for you and made you pay? That's not right. That's wrong. Unfortunately, people do that. They think it's fun. We had that happen last night. The neighbors thought it was fun. He kept lighting off firecrackers and M80s in his driveway. This was probably later in the evening, probably like 9 or 10 o'clock. Kept hearing these big booms. And the neighbor's car alarm kept going off. Every time he'd throw out an M80, car alarm would go off. So then he had to come out and shut it off. I don't know. I don't know why they did that, but that's really weird. But yeah, so he had to shut his car alarm off, and it kept going off, and the guy kept setting off the M80s and making noise and disrupting the whole neighborhood. Dogs are barking, people were freaking out, and he kept doing it. And technically it's illegal to do that, so if the police would have caught him, he could have got arrested, but he stopped, I guess, before they found him. But yeah, like the fireworks on TV were not really good this year. I think they had a new program director or something. I didn't care for the music. It was more like modern day young people music, and not so much traditional. I like the regular traditional, you know, the 4th of July stuff. This was a lot of the teen singers. Really? Yeah. We need a new Chinese food place. All the good places went away. And I've tried the last couple times. I tried the Chinese food place and it just was not very good. I gotta find a new one. And one that's not too expensive. Because Chinese food is getting, well, food period is getting expensive. Any kind of takeout prepared food, you gotta pay a lot for it. And some of these places are really, really crazy. Like some of these Chinese food places, I was looking, they're double the price. And I don't want to pay double for, you know, regular Chinese food. So I guess I'll try to make my own, or I don't know. The ones you get from the grocery store are not that great. Sometimes they have like a deli and then you can get them from there, but I don't know, lately we do have Panda Express, but it's Panda Express, you know. It's kind of just one step up from frozen, so I don't get that too often. Guess you try to make your own. All the good places I used to get them from, they're not around anymore. They got rid of them. They went under, they closed, they retired. Yeah. So, on the search for something decent around here. Lately, they're not been been too many good places. And not a lot of places are opening up. A lot of them are closing, and some of the stuff are getting all high end and stuff, and it's all the real yuppie people like to eat there, and they're all the fancy smancy stuff. I just like plain old food. You know, I don't like have all this designer gourmet stuff that they seem to be opening everywhere. Everybody's getting specialty dishes and charging a lot for it. Some of the places downtown, like burger places, they want $18 for a burger. That's a little much for me. And it's not anything like premium meat or anything. It's just that they're charging that much money for it. So if you want to be like the other people, you can go ahead and you could pay your $18 for your gourmet hamburger. And it's not even like premium meat or, you know, with expensive ingredients. It's just hamburger. So, yeah, they're starting to get up there for that. And the portions are very small. And then you got to pay all the surcharge and taxes and different stuff like that. So I don't go downtown too often. I haven't actually eaten in a restaurant for many years. It's too expensive, and I don't want to sit there and wait and go through all that big hassle. I usually just get it to go. Not into the sitting at the table and ordering and waiting for an hour and eating your meal and then having to go. So yeah, it's not like it used to be. That would be the fun thing. People would go out to eat. That would be, you know, maybe once a week. You'd go somewhere nice. You'd sit down. You'd have a nice dinner. You'd have like leftovers. Maybe take it home. Just have a good meal. And now, yeah. So anyway, try to do what you can at home. It's a little cheaper. You know what's going into it. You don't have to put ingredients you don't want to. Sometimes that's what happens. A lot of the times they make these dishes and you don't like them, and then you get all fussy and you tell them, you know, I'd like this, but I don't want this, and I don't want this, and then inevitably they mess it up sometimes. So if you cook it at home, you can know what goes in it, you know what doesn't go in it. A little bit better for that. But again, when it's hot, you don't feel like cooking. I understand that. You just don't want to deal with it. And you don't want to deal with going out and getting all the ingredients and not having to find them and then seeing how much they cost. And then bringing them home and putting them all together and cooking. And it's a big deal. It's a big production. So, oh, what you want, Ziggy? 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 Come here, Zig. Ziggy. Hi. What you been doing? What you doing? Come on, Ziggy. Come on. Did you get your food? Did you get all your food? Okay. Going over there? You want a pepperoni? Oh, you do? Here, let's give you a little pepperoni. No, you don't want it? Okay, I thought you'd like pepperoni. Guess he didn't want it. Sometimes, though, when you have dinner, he likes to have some of your dinner. If you got like chicken or a hamburger or something, you have to give him a little bit. He didn't seem interested in pepperoni tonight. I don't know. Maybe he's full already. Wasn't something he wanted. Yeah, he's a little fussy sometimes. Most of the time, though, he'll take a little taste of your dinner and then he'll go away. Guess he only gets like a couple pieces and then he's done. Been very hot for them. they have been laying down in front of the fans and stuff. So, yeah, it's been tough for them. Tough for everybody, actually. But I've been trying to stay cool. Trying to keep it quiet. So hopefully you guys have as well. Not a lot going on tonight. Like I said, all the stuff's kind of died down. Still trying to keep up on the videos. Okay, cool. Hey, thanks. The KFC pizza, yeah. That was not too bad. It was decent. Like I said, I think there's tonight's a candy one coming up, and then I gotta get working on some of the other stuff. Just been trying to. I wanted to get all those Mountain Dew sodas up, and that was a challenge. Actually, I had the last one, the blue one, I got the day I put the review up. So I had to wait for it to come in. I was able to find the other ones at the store, but I couldn't find the blue one. I already had it on order, but sometimes it takes a little while to come in. But I wanted to get those up for the 4th of July, for a patriotic type red, white, and blue thing. And I still got a bunch of them, so I'll be trying those later. They're better when you combine them. And the Infinite Swirl was not very good, so I don't know. I like Baja Blast, yeah. Oh, hey, Scott. Yeah, my favorites are Code Red, regular Baja Blast, the original Mountain Dew, and then like Livewire, Pitch Black, and then some of the other ones. But yeah, Baja Blast and Code Red, those are probably some of my favorites. Not real big on the sugar-free versions. They kind of throw the taste off a little bit. This last round of stuff was okay. Some were better than others. But I'll try the new flavors as they come out. But still, Code Red, Baja Blast, Livewire, Voltage is pretty good too. So the original ones, they're my favorite flavors, I think. Some of the other ones that have come out are okay. Some of them were not very good at all. These new Baja versions were all right. That one, they just had the Laguna Lemonade and the Point Break Punch. Those were okay. But I don't like when they're here today and gone tomorrow, and then if you stock up on them, and they sit around. So I wish they'd bring out a couple of the other ones that they've had in the past and keep them permanent. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but I have tried pretty much all the flavors. Some of the flavors I couldn't try because we didn't have that particular place here, like the Thrashed Apple. I wasn't able to find that. They actually saw it online. You can get it, but it was like $30 for a 12-pack, and I'm not gonna pay that much for just to try it. And then there were some that were exclusive, just like Food Lion and a couple other places that we don't have here, so wasn't able to try those. There was one I think that was exclusive to like Sam's Club. There's still the one that's KFC, the Sweet Lightning. Keep forgetting about that one. And then of course Taco Bell's got the Baja Blast year round. That's pretty good. And I heard that the Freedom Fusion you can get at 7-Eleven as a Slurpee now. So if you wanted to try a Slurpee, go down there, check it out. I might have to go down there because there's also another exclusive 7-Eleven item that I need to go look for. See if they have it in stock. We got like 5 or 6 7-Elevens around here, so I can try different ones. Some of them are a little bigger than others. Some of them have stuff. Some of them are in the bad part of town, so I don't like going there. They don't have the best reputation, and try to stay away from the questionable areas. So, you know, I'm sure that some people do have certain areas with the shady 7-Elevens, and people are kind of hanging out in front of there, and, you know, yeah, don't like going there that often, especially later at night when you got the people hanging out in front. And then you're like, whoa. So just be careful. Go to a better 7-Eleven, I guess, if you're going to do stuff, especially late at night. So, let's see. What else? Haven't heard too much new stuff. New items haven't been coming out as often as I've heard. We're kind of in the middle of the summer release, and so I think there's some stuff coming up. So hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta step away for a minute. I will return shortly. Okay. Sorry guys. No, it was salami and pineapple. Still have a lot of that. Pepperoni and olive. Tazzie's doing well. But it's been hot, so they're kind of chilling out now over there. And like I said, it's just been very hot. You know, they were doing a thing. I don't know if they're still doing it or not. There were a couple of, there's one location, we have like 3 McDonald's here. One location does a thing on Wednesdays and Sundays where they were doing cheeseburgers. They used to do them for 49 cents and 59 cents. And then I guess when they had to do the rage hike, they put it up. Now it's like 79 and 89 for cheeseburgers on like Wednesday and Sundays. Only at a certain location though, not everyone. It's like I don't know if it's a franchise or not. But they had to raise them up to like 79 and 89 cents as opposed to 39 and 29, which was a heck of a deal. I would go down there and I get like 10 cheeseburgers for under $5. And you can't do that now. But yeah, everybody's doing the cheap meals now, the $5 deal. Wendy's is still promoting it. Burger King's got it, but it's like, I think it's $6 for 2 junior cheeseburgers. And of course, McDonald's is doing that. It's all $5 here. It's not $6. Surprising. But yeah, everybody gonna be charging a little bit more for it, and smaller portions. And I'm having a cherry lime Ricky from Arizona. Apparently they started putting that out again. They had a mango lime, but I don't think they brought that back. Apparently they had them for a while and then they got rid of them. Not sure why. But with all the other Mountain Dews and Cokes and new flavors of stuff, yeah, been trying to keep up on all the new flavors. I'm trying to find unique ones and stuff. It's tough though, because some places get them and some places don't get them, and I don't know. It's a little bit hectic sometimes, and it always takes a little bit longer for everybody to get the stuff in stock. And anyways, and I don't like to be running around right about now because it's been too dang hot to be out in the heat. Sometimes I'll go outside a little bit at night once it's cooled down, but for the most part, yeah, it's just staying inside. It's too dang hot. After tomorrow, it's supposed to start dropping down into the 90s and the 80s, so we'll get a little break from the heat. But other than that, I've been trying to definitely keep stocked up on the ice. Lots of stuff to drink lots of liquids. In fact, advice that I got from my doctor told me to drink more fluids. So I'm trying to do that. Been trying to keep up with all the stuff that's out there, and like I said, trying to drink more water. Not so much sodas and stuff. That's makes you more thirsty. Just trying to stay hydrated and get that stuff working. So trying to stay away from all the energy drinks and all that stuff right now when it's that hot. Although Gatorade is pretty good when in the hydro drinks. They help a little bit because when you get super hot, you can get dehydrated. You can lose electrolytes and all that stuff. So you really gotta keep on top of it, even if you don't think you are losing it. You really are. So you need to drink lots of water, preferably cold. Well, I like it with lots of ice. So I've been trying to drink more and more water. Trying to eat a little bit healthy and just go for that. So yeah, but it's super hot and I don't like going out in the heat and all that stuff. So stay inside when you can. Like I said, if you've got air conditioning or if you've got fans or I don't know, cooling towels, block of ice, that'll help. Yeah, definitely have to dress cool though too. Make sure that take care of yourself because it a lot hotter out there than you think it is. And I know some places are like way hot. Some places are not so hot, but It was 102 today. It's going to be 102 tomorrow. So after that, we're going to drop into the 90s. The other day it was 107. So it's definitely, excuse me, it's definitely warm here. And yeah, makes it tough. Have to keep cooled down, have a squirt bottle, fans, take cold showers. And don't cook lots of like big things like that. Must be in a different part of, I'm in I'm in the Bay Area, middle California, so we're a little hot here. It's always hotter here. We're like in a valley. And no rain, unfortunately. But yeah, it's been, yeah, SoCal. Yeah, it's a little bit cooler down there. Although some places like Bakersfield and some of those places can get a little bit warm. But yeah, so just been, like I said, trying to stay inside. Got lots of stuff to stock up on popsicles, ice cream, yeah, lots of ice water. Keep ice on hand, and just take it easy and stay out of the heat. That's the biggest thing to do. Not heat up your whole house and cooking things in the oven and stuff like that. Eat light, sandwiches, things like that. The best thing I can maybe salads, I guess. Stuff that keeps you nice and light, doesn't weigh you down, doesn't heat up the whole house. Yeah. And just take it cool. Maybe when the sun goes down, leave a window open, get a little breeze going through. That might help. And hi, Ziggy. What you doing? You're back? You want something? You got food? What do you want, Zig? Come here, Ziggy. Okay, well, he wants more food. Yeah, he's funny. They all been doing some crazy stuff. So, yeah. I put up a video the other day. A lot of people probably didn't see it. It kind of slid by. It was Tazzy was playing in a bag. He got inside the bag and he was just playing with it. He always does crazy stuff like that, and sometimes I catch him on video just playing, being silly, being goofy. He loves bags. Yeah, they just I don't know why he likes boxes, but he likes bags more. He'll go in the bag and he'll and then when it's time to sit on the bag, he squishes it down and jumps on it, squishes it down and gets it all comfortable, and then he sleeps on it. No, he didn't do that yet, but he was playing in it. It's just a weird cat. I don't know. Ziggy doesn't care about him. Ziggy doesn't really get into the boxes or the bags or anything like that. That's more of a Tazzy thing. He likes his bags, he likes his boxes, he likes his things to play with. And Ziggy doesn't care. He goes in it for a second and then he's like, oh well. So they're very unique and different. Both of them are different personalities. Ziggy's more about food. Tazzy doesn't care about the food as much. But yeah, they've been a little bit hot too, with it being so hot, and they've not been doing all that much either. So like I said, hopefully it will cool down. Have to try some other stuff and keep us stocked up on all the cool weather stuff. Lots of ice, drinks. Actually, I watched them on TV, but I didn't enjoy them. This year was no good. I usually watch the Boston Pops fireworks on TV, and this year I didn't care for it. They they got a new director or something, and they were doing all the music that they were playing was like all the newer teenage type music for the young kids and stuff. I don't really care for that, but I mean other people do. And when they were doing the fireworks, they were doing like all these hip hop songs and country songs and um, the top 40 stuff. Nothing real traditional. And the main songs that they were doing, they cut the one off in the middle and didn't finish the show. So I don't know. This year was not very good. I didn't care for any of the songs. I didn't care for the people that were on it. Just wasn't one of the better shows. And I couldn't watch the other ones, the Macy's and all those other ones where they got all the people. What was that? Was it Alfonso Ribeiro? And he was dancing, and I was like, oh, I tried to watch it for 5 minutes, and I was like, nope, can't watch it. So I went on to something else. I don't know. Watch something else, but I didn't particularly care for it. And we don't have any fireworks shows around here, and I'm not going to go out and sit in a crowd and watch a fireworks show. So I watched them on TV, and they weren't all that great. Now, I know some people like to go in person. They like to go or like a parking lot or something and watch them from there. I did that one year and never again. I went to Treasure Island, parked on Treasure Island and watched the fireworks from there. And that was like one of the worst experiences ever. Treasure Island is very small and there's only one road that goes in and out. And once you get in there, everybody trying to get out at the same time, and there's only one road, and it took me 2 hours to get out of the parking lot and onto the freeway because there's only so many people that can go in a road at a time. So anyways, yeah, I would never do that one again. There's nothing to do on Treasure Island, believe me. There's no entertainment. It's just an island. And yeah, so it was nice of view, but from what we could see, we had to stand up on top of the car because everybody parked in front of us. After we'd been there all day, we had the perfect spot. Then all of a sudden, everybody started parking in front of us and pulling off the side of the road and got in our way, and it's like, oh, great. So yeah, not going to do that one again. And yeah, they actually sell fireworks here 2 towns over, but my town and the next town, they're illegal here. But people go to the other one where they are legal. They'll buy them from there and then they'll bring them here and they'll shoot them off. Now, if they get caught, they can get fined for it. And the guy was 2 doors down, was setting off M80s all night. And the neighbor's car alarm kept going off every time he set off a M80 in the driveway. All of a sudden, you'd hear a big boom, and then you'd hear the car alarm go off. Because he was like just throwing them. He was just throwing them out in the driveway, and the guy's car is parked in his driveway, which is like right next to it. Loud enough, big enough shock to set the car alarm off, and then the guy would, I guess he would shut it off, and then 5 minutes later, boom. And then the car alarm would go off again, and the dogs would start barking, and the people would start crying, and that went on for a little while, and eventually he stopped it. But other than that, yeah, it was okay. Didn't really hear a whole lot of fireworks or banging. this year they didn't have any fireworks displays. They voted not to have them. They did in the past. They had them at like a top of a, I think it was a parking garage. They had them on top. Yeah, the cats got a little bit scared. We heard a couple of booms, but like I said, since they didn't have any fireworks this year, there was no fireworks display. They decided not to have them. I guess there was just too much problems with them, and not as many people went crazy and lit off stuff. So it was fairly quiet, actually, which was good. Sometimes they'd still be lighting stuff off. I mean, we heard a couple of booms, but whenever it comes off, whenever that happens, and on New Year's too, the cats get scared. They get freaked out, all that loud boom, and they just they do not like it. They don't, and I don't blame them. I don't particularly like hearing all the booms, but you know, people are going to do what they're going to do. So, survived another 4th. Thankfully, that's over. And then last night I had hot wings and potato salad, which is particularly 4th of July picnic food. A lot of people would do picnics and chicken or ribs or burgers or whatever. So that's what I did. What else? Not too much else. Like I said, it's been fairly slow and fairly quiet. And I've just been trying to take it easy. Looking for unusual foods. Also trying to see what new releases and stuff that they've got out. Haven't heard too much on the new release things. I know Taco Bell's got some stuff coming out. I don't think anybody else is really going to be putting anything major out. I know for summertime it was a lot of like shakes and coolers and stuff like that. Wingstop's okay. I know that I heard they got a new flavor. We had a Buffalo Wild Wings, but they closed it, so I got to go a couple times over to get Buffalo Wild Wings if I want them. But yes, we do have a local Wingstop. Again, they're a little pricey, and yeah, I like making my own wings at home. A little more healthy, and they turn out a little bit better. I just I cook them on a rack in the oven. I don't deep fry them. I don't air fry them. I just toss them in baking powder and with a little bit of spices and put them on a rack. Bake them in the oven. Then all the grease drips down and it makes it nice and crispy. Not as fat. So it works out better. And then you can put whatever sauce on it you want if you want. Works a lot better for me anyway. Don't get as much grease. It's not like it's deep fried or pan fried. And sometimes when you bake them, the skin doesn't get cooked very well. I know places like Domino's and some of these other pizza places that do wings. They cook them in the oven, but the skin doesn't get crispy. It gets all kind of rubbery and not as good. And then boneless wings, you know, whatever. But yeah, basically take your wing, pat it dry, put it in baking powder and whatever spices you like, toss that on there, put it on the rack, and then turn it every once in a while. All the grease goes down below and it gets nice and crispy, and it's a little healthy for you. And then you can put your own sauce on it later, so it doesn't overdo it. It works pretty good. A lot of people will bread them and batter them and do all that stuff. I don't particularly like to do that, but it works pretty good. Hey, it was okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like I said, I was hungry. I had a couple slices and I got leftovers for the next day or two. Yeah, and I'm just it's too hot to cook right now. And I had a free pizza at Domino's, so I had to cash it in. So I got a free pizza. They were doing that thing about, yeah, usually the one here is not too bad. I've only had a couple that have been, not that great. These were actually pretty good tonight. Some of them, yeah, they're good. Some of them are not good. Some of them, they don't cook enough. But we're usually pretty good on at least Domino's here. We also had Papa John's, and I don't know. I like Papa John's, but every once in a while I like to get some Domino's. And like I said, I had a free one, so I used that to cash it in. Yeah, I've had some where they've been not very good, or they've had like a bubble, or they got overdone, or they were real chintzy on stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're okay. A lot of places are like that. Where was it? Popeyes is the one that's the Popeyes here. I don't know. I do not even like going there anymore. It's such a it's a hassle going to Popeyes at all. They don't know anything there. They screw your order up. They don't know what's on their menu. You have to argue with them. So yeah, I don't like going there all that much. Plus, they need to really fix it up over there too. Yeah, you know what? I had that the last couple times I got some, what was it, the ripping chicken, and it had no flavor at all. And what was it, chicken nuggets didn't have any flavor in them, no spices. What was it? The last time I got it was okay. They're very, very inconsistent though. Yeah, yeah, they're not. They don't really know what's going on. Half the time, you ask them stuff and they don't know. They got stuff on their menu, but they say they don't have it. And I said, well, why do you have the menu? They're like, we don't have that anymore. Well, then take it off the menu. So, you know, it is what it is. And like I said, their menu board's all messed up. They need to spruce it up outside too. So unfortunately, that's the only one around the area. So if you want Popeyes, you got to go there. And yeah, some of these other ones are okay. Taco Bell, I can have, sometimes it could be a wait, like 20 minutes. It's a little bit long for a drive-through. But yeah, it is what it is. So lately, yeah. And I'm not real impressed with Burger King right now either. They're, yeah, I don't know. I swear, they don't hear you on the speaker system if you go through the drive-through. You have to yell at them. And then that one time I got something and I told them 4 times what I wanted and they still screwed it up. I wanted onion rings with the thing. I said, onion rings, onion rings, onion rings. And I get up there and I get my thing and I get the sandwich and they give me fries. Wendy's, actually, believe it or not, my Wendy's is not that bad. They're actually fairly consistent. They make a good burger. It's not just slopped together. It's actually pretty good. The Wendy's, that one location that I go to, actually is pretty good. I have to give them that. And they're usually very accurate on the order when I order it, so I have to give them for Wendy's now. McDonald's, it's a different story. They're always messing up my order, and yeah, I don't know. Sometimes they forget things. Anyway, it's hit and miss. A lot of places around here. Some are really good, some are really bad. They do have off nights though. I've seen that a lot. But again, like I said, that's a chance you take. You go out to the places, and if you cook at home, you only have yourself to blame if it's no good. So anyway, that's what I've been trying to do. And like I said, trying to keep hydrated, trying to keep the lots of stuff. The heat. We don't have a firehouse anymore. We had it for a minute. There's a Five Guys, but it's like a couple towns over. Normally, if I want a sandwich, I go to Togo's, which is good. Right down the way. Subway, I'm considering trying these new dipper, foot-long dippers. I think they said, like rolled dipper sandwiches. Kind of like breadstick things. I don't know. I guess the cookie was gone for a while. They brought that back. The foot-long cookie. Believe it or not, I tried that. It was not that bad. Togo's is a sandwich place. It's mostly California, so most people probably do not have a Togo's. Yeah, Togo's is really good. The sandwiches, the pastrami, they're bringing a lot of stuff back. Yeah, I like theirs. Much better than Subway. They give you a little bit more, and probably about the same price. A little bit more for your buck over there. They have salads, sandwiches, all that stuff. So it's pretty good. They've been there as long as I have. Yeah, it's not in Canada. They're only mostly it's California, West Coast thing. It's just sandwiches. Pretty good, actually. Believe it or not, we have two. One on one side of town, one on the other side of town. Oh. And we do have Subway. Got a couple other sandwich places, but no Firehouse. We have a Jimmy John's, but we don't have a Jersey Mike's. I don't go there too often, actually. Jimmy John's. I've been a couple times. But that's a whole different type of things. What else? They had some other ones. I got a little independent sandwich shop and some of these other ones, but those are the mainstream ones. Delis. They used to have a lot more delis. They don't have the delis much anymore. They used to make a good, cold cut sandwich. You go in there and you get the real authentic deli, The cold cuts, they'd make your sandwich and you get like a pasta salad or potato salad or something like that. Quite expensive though. I remember that. We had a few of those here for a while. Then they eventually closed them up. Although you can go to your local, like we have a supermarket, and you could go to the deli section and you could have them make you a sandwich. It was okay. I had the cheeseburger pizza. I make a better cheeseburger pizza myself, but it was okay for $10. It wasn't bad. Yeah, I did actually try that about probably about 2 weeks ago. I still have the other one I have to put up there. I tried their papadilla version of that one. It's supposed to be burger sauce, what they call it. Ketchup and mayo. That's what it was. But I make my own cheeseburger pizza, and it's actually I like it a little bit better. They didn't put onions on theirs. I like onions on mine. They put tomatoes instead. So when I make mine, I do. No, it's not good cold at all. It's like eating a cold cheeseburger. They did not give me the burger sauce. They gave me the garlic sauce. Apparently there was supposed to be a cheeseburger sauce as well that I ordered, but they didn't do it. I don't know anyways, but you can make your own sauce. All you do is just combine ketchup and mayo, or Thousand Island. Basically what it was. It was okay. Some of their pizzas lately have just been all right. I have done. I did a cheeseburger pizza. I've done, what else? I did the Chef Boyardee pizza video, where I made the pizza from Chef Boyardee from the box. I did a gyro pizza. It was like chicken and yogurt sauce. What else did I did? I did a couple other pizza videos. I have actually done them. Look under the What's for Dinner videos. You'll see there's a couple pizza videos in there. I don't remember actually all of them, but I just know I've done a few. I did a cheeseburger. I did a, yeah, I did do the cheeseburger one. I know that. So yeah, it's all up to you. So I also did pizza fries, which was good. You don't have one. Can't do it. Can't do a Dairy Queen with no Dairy Queen. The reason I don't do a lot of the reviews is because we do not have those places here. We do not have a Pizza Hut. We do not have Dairy Queen. We do not have a bunch of these places. No Arby's. Yeah. A lot of the places we do not have anymore. They just never got them out here, or they closed them down. So I have to go with what we actually do have here. And no Dollar General, so I can't get the stuff that's exclusive to Dollar General. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're kind of closing all the Arby's down. We had one for a while, and then they closed it down. And there's still one a couple towns away, but I don't go out there, so. But yeah, a lot of the places have either closed or they just never had them here. Like we don't have a lot of the places that some people do, so that's why I can't do the review, obviously. Anyway, just go with what I've got here, go with what I can do, and take it from there. once in a while, if I'm like going somewhere and I'm in a certain area and I came across places and I was like, oh, they've got a Jollibee here, so I'll try the Jollibee, or they've got a Krispy Kreme, so I try the Krispy Kreme. That's because I was in that area and was able to try it, but I'm not going to go out of my way for it. I don't want to take a 2-hour road trip just to find Sonic or something like that. Well, not everybody does. I've tried pretty much everything there. I've done it, but yeah, some people like all the certain things, and I'm not gonna take a special road trip for it. Like I said, Sonic, I'm not in love with Sonic's food, so I'm not gonna take a special trip down there. Unless it's something unusual or really weird. So I just stick within my area and go from there. Or try to find something weird online. Strange items, like I said. Been finding some weird stuff online, and some of them I just happen across. It's like, wow. Like the other day, I thought they were actually an import. I went on to Walmart and I found the new Cheetos, the Cajun Cheddar Flamin' Hot. And apparently that is a new flavor. They also have mac and cheese version of that. That's from what I found out. But it was sold out. So you can get the Cajun Cheddar Mac and Cheese Cheetos if you want to try that. You have to make it yourself. I don't know. They've got a couple other things out there. And I did actually. I have ordered one that's going to be unique, and I'll have to do that soon. Been finding some weird stuff. Just strange flavors, strange things like that. I don't know. But always keeping my eyes open for new stuff, strange stuff, interesting. Some of them are not very good. Like I tried the Vegemite, and I tried the space food that was in the tube. I didn't care for that much. That was kind of awful. Yeah, just weird stuff. And every once in a while, I come across stuff, and it's like, okay, that's just too weird. So I passed. Some of them I passed. Didn't want to try them, and then I tried some that were downright awful. Those sour pickle balls that I tried, that was awful. But there's always something new and interesting to try out there. So everybody's a little different. I'll still keep my eyes out for it. New releases, new items, new stuff like that. Other than that, like I said, I think a lot of the stuff has already gone out. I know they have a new Oreo that's out. I'll probably find that eventually. I have actually tried some Canadian chocolate and candies. Yes, I've had some Mexican candies. I had that one was awful. The corn lollipop. Ugh, was awful. Had like a spice coating on it. That was like terrible. But I have tried a couple of Mexican like snacks, and like those snack cakes and stuff like that they had. Those are actually pretty good. And the tahine, the little spice you put on like apples and stuff like that. Yeah, I've been trying to find some different stuff like that. It's unique to find them. Sometimes you can find them, sometimes you can't. It just depends on where you look. I've also been looking for Chinese stuff and Japanese stuff, a lot of noodles and strange candies. I think, yeah, it is 12 o'clock, so you will see the new video that's out, and it should be the Kit Kat, the strawberry flavored Kit Kat. So I've been trying to find strange different things, like I said, imports. yeah, it was not good. It was pretty bad. Salty and nasty, and I don't know. I ended up getting rid of all of those. But there's always a lot of different stuff to try. Just have to keep my eyes out. Look for strange new stuff. Amazon's always got strange things out there. Drinks and sodas and things like that. I do have the one new thing I gotta try. So, other than that, not a lot. Well, like I said, I'm gonna just get through the rest of the week when it's super hot. Try and stay inside, stay cool, and work on all this other stuff that I gotta take care of, and just trying to take care of myself here, you know, with it being so hot and all the crazy stuff that's going on. So, other than that, I think that's about it for the week. Hope you guys are being cool, staying hydrated. Yeah, stay inside when you can, because it's just too hot to be out in all this hassle and stuff like that. Yes, and just make sure everybody takes care of themselves, and lots of water, lots of cool stuff, and yeah, that's what I've been trying to do as well. So I'm probably gonna have to get some more ice water and some other stuff like that, and cool down a little bit. So I'll be back next week. I'll do another live. Like I said, stay tuned for all the regular stuff that's out there. Oh yeah, I think I've seen those. I know they get them like at the 99-cent store, and some of those places I've seen them, the Mexican candies and all that stuff. Some of them are okay, some of them I don't really care for. But anyways, I'll keep my eye out for stuff for you guys. And like I said, stay tuned for all the regular videos, answer the polls that I put up. I'll have to put up another one. I got to think about what I got to do. But other than that, I think I'm going to sign off for tonight, and then I'm going to work on some other stuff, and I will see you guys next Friday online. And till then, I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys watching all the videos, leaving comments, taking parts in all the polls, and just supporting the channel. So I appreciate it all, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay cool, and stay hydrated, and take care of yourselves. So I will see you on the next one, guys. Everyone have a great weekend.